Maybe you remember the music or the tickle trunk.
Oh, here's an interesting one.
If you're Canadian and a certain age, there's a good chance you spent a good part of your childhood with this guy.
Oh, would you like to have an airplane ride with me?
He was Ernie Coombs to his family, but for over 30 years, Mr. Dressup taught us how to make crafts and care.
Oh,
Coombs died in 2001, but a new documentary has him back on our screens with some surprising revelations.
Most people don't even realize that they were very close friends.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Coombs first met Fred Rogers working on his kids' show in the U.S. When the CBC hired Rogers to create a Mr. Rogers prototype, there was only one man who shared his vision.
It was a philosophy they shared. Fred Rogers chose Ernie very specifically to come to Canada.
I remember Dad telling us that.
Coombs' daughter says Fred Rogers inspired Dressup's direct style.
Fred told him to look at the camera as a child. That's the child that you're speaking to. It's not an audience, it's a child.
well, that was an amazing gift. Thanks very much, Granny.
Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Dressup.
Like many, the puppeteer for Granny was starstruck when they met.
I just remember staring at him.
She says as families are feeling this squeeze, she misses his approach.
Hey, you got some tape and a piece of paper, which, you know, most people do have, that you can create whole worlds with something that is not really elaborate.
I like to save these, you know.
Turn on a kid's show today, and it's more animation than arts and crafts.
It's cheaper to make and easier to sell around the world and dub in other languages. But then you also have something that isn't grounded in anything real.
More than just an outpouring of affection, the documentary is a reminder of what Ernie Coombs left behind.
We can all choose to slow down, take the time, build something simple, just be present.
Now, you know, we've got to be going along, so...
Eli Glaster, CBC News, Toronto.
It's bye-bye from...
Mr. Dressup.
Bye.